Shout out and hit that like button on the way in. Say the Bronx, New York is back in the mother for 30 minutes of 5. What's happening? ATL College Park is in the building. The 757 is in the building. Say Oakland, California is ready for pre-STD Friday. Say good morning, Ken Folk. That's what's up. The 434 Virginia's in the building. 513 is in the house. Say, hey, family, Shot Town is in here. Say we here for another round. Unc, say let's get it, getting 100. That's what's up. We gotta get the thumbs up. Say Hopkins, South Carolina's in the house. Damn it. Who is that else? The 505 is making chips ready for the midday report. Preach on. I appreciate y'all for joining the player. How y'all doing? I'm Willie. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Midday News Show, as we call it around here. The 313 is in the building. Say love all the way from Memphis in the house. Salute chat room. Hey, sugar. Littleton, North Carolina's in it. Say like and share already. Essential products in deck. Hit the listen. Essential products on deck. I appreciate that right there. Get it in. Do exactly what you need to do. And for those of you who is on the job, remember we do not want to get our first verbal warning. We do not want to get that right there. Things go down here after that right there. Say, hey, Willie, 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother for 30 minutes of 5. Big watch 436 and your 9. Happy Thursday, Willie. What's good? Chat room from Baltimore. What's happening? Y'all, can y'all please subscribe to everything that the player do? As I spoke on yesterday, they about to take my number 3 channel. Hell, it might already be gone. I ain't even checked shit today. You know what I'm saying? It's on them. It's their business. I'm just an employee. I'm on the plantation. It is what it is. The 641 is in the building for the good news, because you know everything that we put out is good news out here. This is the Good News Morning Show. You know what I'm saying? The way you can see that you still living. And I guess as long as you still living, all the other news is good news. You know what I'm saying? Because you is supposed to be the most important thing in your life. I need y'all subscribing to everything. Please remember to subscribe to the Willie Williams News channel. We do got a Willie Williams News channel. We got a Willie Williams Show number 7 channel. We got a Willie Williams Show number 4 channel. And we got this channel. Subscribe. This is why people have multiple channels. Because when they get ready to use disciplinary actions for something you ain't do, you know what I'm saying, then these are the type of things that is a backup plan for a whole bunch of us. And if y'all would like to continue to if y'all would like to continue, I think I said that right. If y'all would like to continue to watch a player, you got to subscribe to everything, because you never know where I'm going to pop up at. And remember, when you subscribe, go ahead on and hit that thumbs button, the bell. That's what's up. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon. The link is in the description. I need you looking, sharing, liking. We try to get the likes up over 500. We have been doing a very good job. Us as a whole unit. We click the like button as we come on in. We got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $ Willie Williams Show. That is the Cash App. If you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5, because I don't know if I get it. Remember, if you cannot watch this visually, we do got a thing called a podcast, and that is on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Appreciate that right there. And remember to follow on IG and Twitter at The WW Show. That's what's up. Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into it. Shout out to Prophet May for the $3 cash. Yeah, say salute Unc out here looking for a 20-year-old monkey. That's what's up. You trying to get them baby tender out here, because they typically have less. They typically have been peed in less. Typically, that's how it's supposed to be. But that might be a little different, supposed to the ones that's like in their 30s and 40s right now and stuff, because they grew up different. So when they started to slang that monkey, it was probably like in their late 20s or something. Well, early 20s, close to their 30s and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And now they 30 and 40 years old. So they probably got less bodies than the people that's like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They starting early. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The 334 Gun Monkey Town is in the building. Y'all let's go ahead on and get into something real quick. I gotta run y'all down this thing so we can go on and get into the main event. Here we go. Gotta take it to American Airlines. We got two babies out here in these streets.
A fight during a flight from Miami to Louisville.
Hey. Oh my God.
Stop it.
WDRB obtained this video of two women going at it on this American Airlines flight. The Public Safety Department at Louisville Muhammad Ali International was notified around 11:30 Sunday night. Those two women were separated on the flight, and cell phone video shows them being taken off of the plane. A spokesman for the airport tells us no charges were immediately filed. Both women involved were referred to the county attorney's office should they decide to pursue some legal action. Airport officials tell us they don't know what led to that heated confrontation.
In my mind, it's all about meats and monkeys out here in these streets. Yeah, a air fight. That's really all it was, because damn it really.
Hey. Oh my God.
WD.
It didn't look like they did too much damage or something like that. Maybe somebody was sitting in somebody's seat. You know what I'm saying? Like petty stuff, as we say around here in these streets. You know
obtained this video of two women going at it on this American Airlines flight. The Public Safety Department at Louisville Muhammad Ali International was notified around 11:30 Sunday night. Those two women were separated on the flight, and cell phone video.
Separated. The only possible reason for people to separate people now, because we kind of passed the pandemic. We is almost post-pandemic out here in these streets, and we don't mind touching and feeling on one another, at least getting close one more again. And plus, they trying to fly, and they don't want to turn the flight around because these fools out here, or these babies out here, is having a hissy fit, a pissing match, or whatever we want to call it out here. So just be careful. Watch them babies, and babies, make sure you watch your mouth when you saying something to one another out here, because no matter where you at, whether you is on the sea, in the air, or on land, damn it, they're like the military. You can be out here fighting. Shout out to Camden, South Carolina in the building. Say, hey, y'all, move right along. We got to listen. We got to run through a few things right here, because I am so ready to get into this main event. I am so ready, because there's just so much going on. A lot of y'all are just dying. A lot of y'all living, which is kind of cute. Do it. Are you living if you ain't doing nothing with your life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing the same thing. You been on the same job. You wake up every week. You go to the same job and go in that same job 10, 15 goddamn years. I mean, your car, if your car was a self-driving car, your car could drive you to work, to the grocery store, to the gas station, and home. Because those are like the only places that you do go. You know what I'm saying? This shit is so routine that your car tired. You know what I'm saying? Your car be want to make a left and a right when it ain't supposed to make a left and a right, because you never do it. You know, so is you really living? Yeah. You getting your little check, shit like that right there. Alexander City, Alabama is checking in. Appreciate that right there. But are you really living, or are you better off dead? Because if you ain't gonna live out here in these streets, you wasting air. We can say, hell, we can blame you for climate change and all that. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, because it said to say anything against it, then you'll have strikes and stuff like that. I'm not even sure. But shout out to Lonisha for becoming a member. I appreciate that right there. If anybody else would like to join the channel, we got a join button right up under where you watching right now. I do understand if you got an Apple product, you can't do this shit here. You got to wait till you get to a real computer or a laptop, a non-Apple product, and then you can go ahead on and join out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pamela for the $10 cash app, say for being truthful last night. You brought it. I appreciate that right there. I try to, I mean, sometimes I got to go deep to make people feel me sometimes. I'm just saying, let me go ahead on and take out the Richmond. We have a Richmond mother, a loving mother. It's always a loving mother. A good mama. A good mama has been charged after dropping her 11-month-old baby from a 3-story window. Here we
The
go.
baby is in critical condition after Crime Insider sources say she was dropped out of a 3rd-story window by her mother. Good evening. I'm
A
Candace
good mama.
Burns.
And I'm Bill Fitzgerald. Crime Insider John Burkett spoke to a neighbor who witnessed it all and joins us now live with that story. John?
And police confirmed the 911 calls came in around 6:40 tonight from the Belt Atlantic apartment complex off Midlothian Turnpike. Neighbors stunned, saying they heard a woman yell, "I am going to drop her."
Listen. When somebody's holding their baby outside of a window or over a balcony and say that I'm going to drop them, she kind of care about her children. See, if she really cared about her children, she'd just drop little ugly motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you something.
It was enough yelling to get the attention.
She's trying to save the baby life. It bitch need attention out here in these streets. But she's a good mama. Don't let
In
her
particular, a young man from a neighboring building. He tells me off camera that he saw the woman holding the child out of a 3rd-story window about 20 feet off the ground. He ran towards the window in an effort to catch the little girl. He says he did manage to keep the infant's head from hitting the ground.
Good job.
That young man's mother came out to help.
She'll try to close her eyes and I just keep her up and she just look and all I keep seeing is them 6 little teeth and her looking up at me like, who is you?
My Crime Insider sources confirming that little girl at last check was stable at a local hospital. Her mother, Maisha Dolores Good, has been charged with felony abuse and neglect of a child. She has no bond.
She got no bond for dropping your baby outside the window. She knew somebody was down there to catch the baby. Because she told him, I'm about to drop this baby. So if anybody outside, people would be listening. Hey, she about to drop her baby. Man, let's try to catch the baby. It's just at the 3rd floor. But if the baby hit the ground, the baby could be gone forever. You know what I'm saying? You know how we quick to run and help a baby out here in these streets, a baby and a baby. You know what I'm saying? But come on now, free my dog. Say the mom of the week out here in these streets. I'm trying to tell you, listen, baby. I just don't understand.
A number of people coming up to me at the Belt Atlantic Apartments tonight telling me they are shaken by what they saw happen this afternoon.
Y'all
The
shaking.
baby is in
Y'all. What do you mean shaking? You feel bad for the baby that the baby almost died. The baby almost got injured. Hashtag free my dog. You shaking and people in your community dying every day, but a baby lived. You're shaking. You just can't believe a mother would ever do this to her child. You have been taught different. That's really all it is. You can't blame yourself. You got to blame your mom and your dad. Or hey, you just got to blame your mom and growing them. You know what I'm saying? Whoever had them raised
critical
you.
condition after Crime Insider sources say she was dropped out of a 3rd.
How's the baby in critical condition when y'all had just told us that the man, the ones that y'all don't need, but a man saved the baby and protected the child from hitting the head on the hard concrete or in the grass.
Story window by her mother. Good evening.
She say by her mother. She trying to get that sympathetic thing. Oh, poor mother. That's what's up. Fuck that bitch. Fuck them children. What is we talking about?
Candace Burns.
And I'm Bill.
Yeah. Did the baby ask for it? What did the baby do? The baby would not hush. Or now the baby hush now, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? The baby wasn't following instructions out here from that good mama.
Fitzgerald. Crime Insider John Burkett spoke to a neighbor who witnessed it all and joins us now live with that story. John?
And police confirmed the 911 calls came in around 6:40 tonight from the Belt Atlantic apartment complex.
They were playing catch. Yeah, that
off
sounds about
Midlothian
right.
Turnpike. Neighbors stunned, saying they heard a woman yell, "I am going to drop her." It was enough yelling to get the attention of a few outside.
That's all she wanted was attention. She saw the people outside. She wanted to throw the baby, but not really. But since she already got the baby out the window, let go ahead on to try that right there. You say, Willie, did the baby have Gerber like, I don't know, because the baby done messed around and didn't die. Would you like your child, if you tried to kill your baby and your child won't die? and they give you the baby back. Because believe in me, they go give the baby back. Notice she wasn't charged with attempted murder. Why? Because she's just throwing the baby out the window. It's just 3 stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the baby can't live from a 3-story throw out, what kind of children are we raising? That's a weak baby.
Particular, a young man from a neighboring building. He tells me off camera that he saw the woman holding the child out of a 3rd-story window about 20 feet off the ground. He ran towards the window in an effort to catch the little girl. He says he did manage to keep the infant's head from hitting the ground.
So how is the baby in critical condition? Listen, I'm just responding to the words that they using. How is the baby in critical condition when he saved the baby out here in these streets? Yeah. The throw out. The baby couldn't. If your child can't survive the throw out, get rid of your baby. I'm just saying, like, what is we doing? Weekend, baby. I gotta watch you all the time. This is stupid. This is not what we signed up for when we became parents out here in these streets. And I think there is too much on the parent, especially in 2022. After we done came through the pandemic and all this shit right here. We made it through a pandemic. And you can't make it from a 20-foot drop, a 20-foot throw out.
That young man's mother came out to help.
She'll try to close her eyes and I just keep her up and she just look.
The baby was spooked. That's why the baby ain't closed damn eyes. She's like, man, my mama told me for real. She wasn't playing.
And all I keep seeing is them 6 little teeth and her looking up at me like.
She almost ain't had no teeth if Buddy when caught her.
Hey, who is you?
My Crime Insider sources confirming that little girl at last check was stable at a local hospital.
Where's her daddy?
Her mother, Maisha Dolores Good, has been charged with felony abuse and neglect of a child.
That's cute. But listen, notice what they didn't do in this whole video. Notice what they didn't do in the whole media article. Give us a picture. We don't know what that crazy bitch look like. And now we gonna mess around. She gonna jump out. We gonna continue to pee in that baby. She gonna produce for us and then say, I'm gonna drop that baby. I can't hold that baby. That's what's up. Listen, when it be a man though, when it be a man though, they will go back to his elementary and get his picture, his Instagram photo out here in the goddamn street. But they refuse to show her being arrested, being out there at the resort, somebody taking her picture, would further kind of make me think, is she in jail for real? You know what I'm saying? Is she really in jail? Because, hey, we can only take their word. We don't know if they lying to us. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along, I'm not even much going to hold you. Got some quick, hold on, let me go ahead on and grab this right here. We got something quick. They say a father. Damn it, I damn near can't believe it. A good daddy is accused of dropping his son while fighting with the police. Here we go real quick.
A man dropped his young child to the pavement while trying to get away from police. Delrico Robertson faces several charges. Investigators say he was struggling to get away from officers yesterday when the incident happened. Robertson's attorney told the judge that the child was in a stroller.
That's what I'm talking about. How you gonna say I dropped my damn baby in a stroller right here? Now, if the stroller was there, I believe. If the stroller wasn't there, But wasn't he supposed to try to get away?
Say a man dropped his young child to the pavement while trying to get away from police. Delrico Robertson faces several charges. Investigators say he was struggling to get away from officers yesterday when the incident happened. Robertson's attorney told the judge.
With a face like that right there, and what? And what? He was supposed to try to get away if they were trying to catch him. It's kind of like football. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's trying to tackle you, which is catching you, you try to avoid being captured. So you running around and shit like that, you ducking and dodging, damn it, you pivoting, you doing spin moves, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to try to flee. If you got them type of charges and you don't want to go to the resort, you're supposed to try to get from around now. And since y'all say the babies are like the most important on the planet, Hell, if I dropped the goddamn baby or if I placed my baby down, you would be more concerned with the baby and not me. But it seemed like the shit didn't work because y'all got me.
Say a man
What y'all crying by and y'all arrested me now?
dropped his young child to the pavement while trying to get away from police. Delrico Robertson faces several charges. Investigators say he was struggling to get away from officers yesterday when the incident happened. Robertson's attorney told the judge that the child was in a stroller.
I believe him. The 214 is checking in. I believe that he did not intend on hurting his child. Somebody need to put me on his jury when he take him to trial. I don't believe that shit. Nope. He loved his baby. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to get away so he can come back and take care of his goddamn child. Because hell, y'all was probably trying to come around for child support. Some shit like that right there. And if he locked up, he can't pay for the child. He can't take care of his parental responsibilities, which I tell you, players, take care of your parental responsibilities before your baby mama is 3 months pregnant. Take care of your fatherly responsibilities before they get rid of Roe versus Wade. I'm trying to help out here in the street. Take care of your child. Shit only cost you about $200, maybe $300, depends on the state. Before the 3-month mark hit. That's a real father. It's a real man. Ain't they say, man, a real man will take care of their child in the beginning as soon as she say she pregnant. I'm in agreement now. I'm in agreement for what y'all been telling us for all these years. A man's supposed to be there to comfort and all this here and feel the belly and all this. You know what I'm saying? Interact with the child while the child is in the womb and in the stomach and in the placenta and all that. Big word. I ain't even got that street. And I'm here to tell you, y'all, let's agree with the people who say that. We need to take care of our children. Handle our financial responsibilities before 3 months. Free my dog. Moving right along, I ain't even much gonna hold you. I just be having to show y'all what's out here in these streets. They say all wrong. Bam. We got an update. Listen, I'm gonna keep y'all popping. I think I'm the only one who give y'all the updates out here. Am I or am I not? Is that how you say that sentence? Am I or am I not? Or ain't I not? I know. One or two of them sound completely wrong because we ain't learned in the school. The 305, they counters in the building. Pastor say just tap the like button. Say let's get it 100. I appreciate that right there. Let me. Wait. Let me record this one right here. Bam. Record. We got an update out here in these streets about remember the loving mother who killed her two. I think that was in Little Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Down there, old beautiful mother. And the father came around with the pictures of the kids and stuff like that right there. They said that she had mental problems and all like that. Well, they got some more stuff. Us in the media. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michael for the $2 super chat. Say done caught me alive all the way in Kuwait. I appreciate that right there. Well, we have obtained, us, the media, we have obtained that paperwork from DCL. Shout out to the Department of Corrections. Here we go.
Now getting you to
No, DCL, the Department of Children and Family. Thank you.
It's about a South Florida mother.
This good mother. Remember her? Here we go.
Accused of killing her 2 young children. The 41-year-old was arrested last month and her daughter were found dead inside a Little Haiti home. Local 10 Tatsabellum has the details.
The state records regarding Odette Jusson, her children, and their father go back to 2017.
She look like a fella right there, but go.
That November, the Department of Children and Families starts an investigation over domestic violence in Jusson's home.
Domestic love quarrels that they had out there, but listen.
Jusson bit his right arm and would not let go, so the father fist palmed the mother's forehead with enough force that she let go.
So now, players, we do see when it comes down to a threat against the child, we do have the right to fist palm our baby mamas out here in these streets, or the person that we is in domestic love with. You can fist palm a bit. That's a T-shirt. That's a I can't let it go. Fist palm T-shirt. But what should we call a fist palm T-shirt? Is it because you care or you care about the churn or something like that right there? You know what I'm saying? A fit, pop, bitch, let my baby go. You know what I'm saying?
Records show it was an abusive relationship. Jason would end
It's
up
not abuse. It's domestic love. Go ahead.
homeless, staying for some time at the Lotus House, a women's shelter. In February
I know where the Lotus House is.
February
Yeah.
of 2020, DCF receives allegations that Jason has not been taking her depression medication. There is a concern for her ongoing ability to care for the children. She has been having delusional thoughts. She has been acting bizarre.
No. Listen, when she have some more or if the children come back, put them back with their mom. Children better live with their mom. That's what they tell us. Say she wearing the hell out of that vest. Now, that was a funny comment right there. You know what I'm saying? No, don't tell us that she forgot to pop that pill. You know what I'm saying? She forgot to take her prescription. Damn it, what we call it? Damn, I can't. Damn it. Go ahead. Yeah, damn it, I can't think of it.
But in that case, and previous ones, DCF
What's the
says
thing?
there was no evidence observed to support that there was an immediate threat
She killed both her babies. Oh, yeah. Her essential products. I couldn't think of that there for nothing, but go
to the
ahead.
children. Even as recent as March, DCF documents show
That's the old boy right there. That's the churn daddy. That's the baby daddy. That's the champion who fist palmed her ass. Stop biting my baby. You hungry? You know what I'm saying?
the children's father punching the mother 4 times in the face. About a month
He punched her 4 times in the face. Well, like a punch consists of a closed fist. But we don't know if he had it like all the way closed. He was probably fist palming her head in. I don't know because damn it, he loved his baby mom. You know what I'm saying?
later, on April 12th, 41-year-old Jason allegedly killed her 2 children. 3-year-old
Allegedly. Y'all ain't proved that she killed her 2 children. Hell, I thought she said she did it, but go ahead.
Jeffrey and 5-year-old Laura. Surveillance video captured the troubled mother pacing in front of her apartment. Officers arrived at their home on Northeast 75th Street in First Court and found mom in emotional distress, possibly, they say, hallucinating and uttering the words, "Come get them. I don't want them anymore."
That's right. Come get them. I don't want them anymore. But listen, a player can't say that and stop paying child support. We can't do that. Who? You don't want them? Come get them. Okay, we're going to come get our goddamn baby, but we finna take your ass down to the courthouse if we ain't done already took it down to the courthouse. See, but when a woman say, I don't want to come get them, what's wrong with her? What is her mental state like? Because a mother should always want her children. Let me tell y'all something. People who have been saying that have been lying to y'all. All of nobody, well, all of everybody don't always want everything. I think I said that right. Just because you is a female who has produced a child don't mean that all y'all like y'all children, all y'all want to be a mother, and all y'all want to be around your goddamn child. So we've been lied to again. I just want to tell y'all. So that's late term abortion right there. Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. Says to help beat that YouTube Rico case. I'm trying to tell you something out here. Y'all, they is trying to take my number 3 channel out here. Man, I need your support. I need a thumbs up. Damn it, the PayPal, Cash App, and the super chats. Here we go.
Police found the children dead inside of the home, face down and tied up in a bed.
Face down, tied up. Watch out.
Tonight, DCF telling us their investigators were very involved with the family and recommended many services, but there was no history of physical child abuse in the...
There was no history of physical child abuse. Did y'all forget the one where she got fist palmed for biting her baby? Did y'all forget about that? That's on record with y'all, though. There was no sign of child abuse. Well, damn it, we got to stop calling it child abuse then. Say, why you two keep messing with Willie? Because they don't like for me to keep saying what I'm saying out here. I'm having people think. I think that's what it is, or maybe I am just a person that they're picking at random. I have no idea. They say, but there was no history of physical child abuse to the 2 children that would have led to their removal. Y'all told us she bit a child. Go
two
ahead,
young
man.
children that would have led to their removal. They believe had the mother used some of those services, the outcome, they believe, may have been different. By the way,
Outcome, if the crazy bitch used some services, if the one now that y'all gonna tell us had a mental problem, if she would have used those services, so she would have been able to use the services while keeping her children with the mental problem. Say, damn, Willie, they really trying to take that number 3 10. Hell yeah. They ain't bullshit. Because the number's high. You know what I'm saying? We just can't get over 100,000. I really don't understand why we can't get over 100,000. I don't know. They have stopped my growth over there. I really don't understand, but we're going to keep working at it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But listen. If she would have used what was in place that they got in place for all these good mamas out here, all these programs and shit that they got for these good mamas, if she would have just used it, she wouldn't have killed them when she killed them.
if you want to see all the documents related to this case, you can go to local10.com. You will find them there. For now, reporting live from downtown Miami, I'm Hatsabala, Local 10 News.
That's what's up. Hey, shouted. Hey, man. Well, we ain't got to worry about her killing her kids no more. A lot of people need that so-called mental health. Hell, all of us need a mental check every now and then. I told y'all that we all have a mental issue. Say YouTube will destroy this channel just like they did Lovely TI News channel. YouTube don't like when the news is told this way. Oh, I can believe that right there. Oh, I can believe that right there. I am begging YouTube, don't do it. Don't do it until I build my own shit. But don't do it. Say, don't you still have the WW10 channel on YouTube? Yep. Damn it. I be forgetting about that channel. Yep. Everything Willie Williams show. I think I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna do something about that right there. But listen, hey, shout out to the community. Shout out to all of government's children best left with their children. Appreciate y'all. Moving right along. I ain't even much gonna hold you. How much time we got? Can we do another one? Can we get into another? Ooh. This is classy. Oh, we got another update. Damn, I forgot about this one. Watch this though. Wait, damn it. I done something. Oh, she's so cute. That's what's up. But yeah. We have another update. And for those of you who was new around here, subscribe. As we say out here in these streets, I am Willie. We appreciate y'all for joining me. We run through the news around here. Let me go down and put this up on the screen real quick. We got an update. About God. We got an update of a player who calls himself God, who believes himself to be God, and to other people, they say he represents himself as God. Here we go. This is the update.
Not only did he tell us that he is God to these people, but he has admitted he was the leader of this group.
DeKalb County Detective Monica Panosian testifies about the evidence she uncovered while investigating the charges against alleged cult leader Eligio Bishop. DeKalb police arrested Bishop in mid-April after a woman told them she had left a sex cult. And that
Look at them beautiful babies following instructions.
Her former boyfriend had posted sexually explicit videos of them online without her permission.
That's where they're going to get you at. That part there, they might get you if they say you was the one, if they can prove that you uploaded it. Go ahead.
Bishop faces 3 counts of prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions, as well as rape and false imprisonment charges. The alleged victim told police she tried to leave this house on Arbor Chase March 24th when Bishop told her he wanted to say goodbye.
He kept holding on to her and stated he did not want her to leave and to bring her stuff back inside. She stated she continued to tell him she wanted to leave, and he became irate and began to tell her that she was his property.
Police say the alleged victim told them she began crying, and Bishop started to try to have sex with her, despite her repeatedly saying no. Investigators say she eventually relented because she did not think he would let her leave. Bishop's defense attorney said the rape allegation is a he said, she said situation and pushed for the judge to drop all the charges.
There's not enough evidence presented in either or nor cases that we have presented today, and that all cases should be dismissed.
But DeKalb County Magistrate Judge Phyllis Williams sided with the prosecution and bound the case over to Superior Court.
He didn't see it as a rape, she does. That's a jury question, and it has to go in front of a jury.
That's deep. He didn't see it as a rape, but she does. That's a jury question. That's deep.
There's no word just yet on when Bishop's case will be heard in Superior Court.
Shout out to Bishop. Shout out to Nature Boy. That player got a mean mouthpiece out here, and now I'm big mad because I didn't want to leave the plantation. Baby, no. No, baby. I'm your Lord and Savior, sugar. That's why you gave up everything in your life to come with me. Because my words I had imputed out here on the internet that you've been listening to and rewinding and rewinding and rewinding, my words sat inside your soul, baby. I touched you. That's why you got on this plane or wherever that you, however you travel to get to me, you gave up your previous life for a better life because you saw a better life out here with me. Now you want to go?
Not only did he tell us that he is God to these people,
but they say that as if something is wrong with telling people that you is God. Because just by definition, a whole lot of us God.
but he has admitted he was the leader of this group.
DeKalb County Detective Monica Panosian testifies about the evidence she uncovered while investigating the charges against alleged cult leader Eligio Bishop. DeKalb police arrested Bishop in mid-April after a woman told them she had left a sex cult.
Look at them beautiful babies. Ooh, ooh, and a whole bunch of y'all players can't even get a little la-la. Player had multiple out there.
After a woman told
that means, hey, he had men and women on the compound. So that means that damn your money, damn your job, your car, your clothes, and all that fly shit. What you need to be working on is your speech. You need to be working on your communication skills. You need to educate yourself about things that is more important or that is most important or the things that you can make most important to a female. You ain't been taught that, huh? I know. Look at them beautiful babies. And they just showing those three. Beautiful babies. Shout them babies out for having a real. Shout them babies out for cooperation. Say God's the truth, and the devil shall and will deceive if you allow him.
A sex cult, and that Bishop, her former boyfriend, had posted sexually explicit videos of them online without her permission. Bishop faces 3 counts of prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions, as well as rape.
Shout out to Shure for the $2 cash. I'll say preach with. I'm finna go ahead on again and tell you why.
And false imprisonment charges. The alleged victim told police she tried to leave this house on Arbor Chase March 24th when Bishop told her he wanted to say goodbye.
You say, Willie, you deep monkey moist out here in these streets. I'm trying to tell you, if you can't impute that knowledge into a broad, you failed. Oh, you might can get some monkey here and there. No. Them babies making symbols and shit in the single file line hitch and coordination. No, what is you talking about? because you can get a hoe here, you can get a hoe there. He got them babies lined up making hand signal. What is you talking about? Listen to it. She tried to leave. David Koresh. Yeah. And it's a shame how our government went round there to separate and divide his community. If y'all have not watched the David Koresh story, I think it's still on YouTube. Nope. I think it's still on Netflix or some shit like that right there. Please go watch that shit. Please go watch it and take your feelings out. Take your feelings out the game and understand the Second Amendment. Here you go.
Holding on to her.
He was holding on to her. She tried to leave. That's a relationship. What are we talking about?
And stated he did not want her to leave and to bring.
Like we all do when we like somebody, when we love somebody. Men and women do the same thing. We grab on each other. No. Don't go. That's regular shit. That's life. Don't leave. How is that part of the problem? But here we go.
Her stuff back inside.
And she started. Let me back it up to make sure. She said she.
He did not want her to leave and to bring her stuff back in.
He did not want her to leave and to bring her stuff back in the house. Guess what she did? Bought her stuff back in the house.
Inside. She stated she continued to tell him she wanted to leave, and he became irate.
She continued to tell him that she wanted to leave, and he became irate, because that's what we do. We don't want our little la to leave. What is we talking about? What is we talking about? The strange thing is, do you know so many people would place so much accountability on him? They blame him for every goddamn thing. They don't blame him. They don't blame none of these people who walk around with a monkey. They do not blame him for making the decision to even go out there and or to deal with him and or to be a part of his congregation. But I thought it's women's liberations. Women should be able to make their own decisions. I know. That's what they've been telling us. But let them think for themselves. That's what they say that they fought for. Now, a baby can't make her own decisions to be a part of a congregation, because a lot of people will call it a cult. Well, we can use the word cult, and the group that you got is a cult. The church is a cult. The police department is a cult. If you just look up the definition, I'm just saying something.
Began to tell her that she was his property.
Yeah, baby, you in my property. What is we talking about? You knew my thought process before you got here, Shure. You belong to me. I am your God, baby.
Police say the alleged victim told them she began crying, and Bishop started to try to have sex with her.
Because that's what we do. We like to have makeup sex. Now we gonna act like. We're gonna act like it's a problem because you crying. So now we can't have sex because you crying. Do y'all know how many relationships make-up sex? How many make-up sex relationships that somebody crying? Man. Do y'all even understand the things that they trying to say to make him look bad? I don't know if the man bad or not. I'm going off what they say. For some reason, we can't hold a broad accountable in a part of a relationship that so many of us go through. You may want to leave. We don't want you to leave, babe. Come back. You know what I'm saying? And hell, she probably started crying when the player went down there with his mouthpiece and started speaking the words to her monkey. Fucked around and touched that. Either blew in that right there. That baby started crying. Man, I want to go, but I don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Just saying.
Despite her repeatedly saying no.
I know. We have been taught, or they've been throwing around. No means no means no. Do you know a lot of time when a baby saying no and you mess around and stop, you mess around and get jumped on. She be saying stop, and you stop. She'll fuck around and punch you in your goddamn face because she was just about to climax, as we say. So I'm just here to tell you, in a general sense, stop means stop. In a general sense, no means no. But in a sexual exploitation, it depends on the kind of stop, and the kind of no. We gonna act like females don't say no, and stop, and do not mean no, and stop. Can we be honest, or we want to keep this thing going? Do we want to continue with the lie, or we just want to tell the truth? What do we, listen, I'm over 40 around here. A lot of us is over 40. We half dead. Why is we still lying? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What do you mean? No. Wait. Wait. Come on now. We all, come on now. It don't always mean stop, and no don't always mean no. So we can go ahead on with that lie, but this is what they will tell us. And if you get out here in the public and say it don't mean that right there, you look at as a bad guy. When we, especially if you got some good meat and a good mouthpiece, the majority of us know that it don't always mean stop. No. And that's just a fact. I know it's some females that can back me up about this right here. The females that is not willing to lie out here to the society no more. We through with it. Just saying.
Investigators say she eventually relented because
she relented. Damn it, they used the word I had to look up just to make sure I know what the hell I'm talking about. Eventually she relented, abandoned, or mitigate a harsh intention or cruel treatment. Similar is backpedaling. Back down. Give in. Change one's mind. Eventually, she relented. You know, don't go, babe. Don't go, please, put that mouth on. Do that right there. And she, okay, I understand. She changed her mind. She had the right to do either which one. But now we're going to hold that against him because she eventually relented. That's what they said. She didn't have the right to relent.
She did not think he would let her leave. Bishop's defense attorney said the rape allegation is a he said, she said situation and pushed for the judge to drop all the charges.
This is the thing that they've been talking about, the rape part is. Boy, y'all play too much. Shout out to the lawyer. When you got a player sitting at that table like that right there, messing with his coat and all that fly shit, boy, he about to win.
Leave. Bishop's defense attorney said the rape allegation is a he said, she said situation and pushed for the judge to drop all the charges.
There's not enough evidence presented either on nor cases that we have presented today, and that all cases should be dismissed.
But DeKalb County Magistrate Judge Phyllis Williams sided with the prosecution and bound the case over to Superior Court.
He didn't see it as a rape, she does. That's a jury question.
That's a jury question. So for all of us trying to say that it's a rape, the judge just told us that's a jury question. That's not for us. You say my no means no. Listen. But has your no always meant no? Come on. Can we? A lot of folks are listen, a lot of y'all was in the house with your parents and shit like that. Your little boyfriend over and shit. He kissing you all on the neck and shit. He turning you on and you say, no. Come on now, no. My mama and them here, no. Is that a no? Or is that a no because I don't want to get caught? Moving right along. Shout out to Bishop. Keep doing what you're doing, pimp. Keep playing God out here in these streets. Moving right along. That's what's up, y'all. Let's go on and get into the main event because I'm running out of time out here in the street. Shout out to Alice for the $15 cash app. I need the support, y'all. We can't even get the likes up over 400. Didn't I have done told y'all that they trying to take my number 3 channel? Didn't I have done told y'all that they is trying to take a player work out here in these streets? Y'all, we got to get the thumbs up. We got PayPal, Cash App, and Super Chat. I need you. I'm trying to tell you. You can do the free shit, man. I appreciate the free shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Just help a player. But listen. All right. Make sure I get the right story because I got so many of the, oh, shit. Y'all can see it. That's what's up. We made it. Okay. All right. The family wants answers after Jalen Randle was shot by the police in Houston. They got Cornell X on the case. And shout my dog got Crump on the case out here in the street about to get that paper. Do what you do, playboy. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got to use our listening ears. Here we go.
Tonight, a family has questions about what happened in the moments before a man was shot and killed by a Houston police officer. That officer-involved shooting was on Wednesday, and we now know the man's name, Jalen Randle. KPRC2's Devin Clark is live with that story, and Devin, Randle's family is calling for transparency.
They are, Keith. Hearts are heavy tonight, and you can see the emotion laid out here on the ground at this memorial for Jalen Randle. His family...
Can I ask y'all a question? Why do we make memorials on where the person got shot at, or where we held the visual at, or the balloon drop thing? Why do we do that? And this again is something that was placed on us, and we just follow suit. We just follow suit because it's like, oh my God, someone died, so we think that it's a good gesture. Shout out to the first person who started that right there, to where you go where your loved one got killed, ran over, shot, stabbed, and all that shit right there, to where you want to put gifts and balloons and candles and stuff up. I don't know why we go back to the site to where they died at. All right, go ahead.
He says he should not have been shot. HPD says an officer had to shoot him.
The family say he should not have been shot. Police department say we had to. You out here faking. We had to.
He had a big heart. All he cared about was his daughter and just living life.
Emotions are running high over the death of 29-year-old Jalen Randle.
You run around here killing our people. Accountability breeds responsibility.
Randle was shot and killed by an officer in East Houston Wednesday
while
while trying to arrest him on 3 felony warrants.
While trying to arrest him on 3 felony warrants. Okay, all right. Get out your feelings. We deal with facts. We deal with what's being said out here, and damn it, we gotta walk it down. Here we go.
Aggravated assault, felony evading, and felon in possession of a firearm. Officials say Randle jumped out of the passenger side of a vehicle that had fled from police, and an officer was forced to shoot.
When the suspect exited the vehicle, he had a bag in his hand, and one officer discharged his weapon as he was approaching. That suspect was struck.
Houston police say a semi-automatic pistol was found in...
That's his Instagram photo. That ain't a family photo. That's an Instagram photo. Here we go.
In his hand, and one officer discharged his weapon as he was approaching. That suspect was struck.
Houston police say a semi-automatic pistol was found in the bag that Randle was carrying. But Randle's family and advocates say the shooting was unjustified because HPD had no idea a gun was in the bag before the shooting.
They say the gun was in the bag. They didn't know that the gun was in the bag before the shooting.
You have a warrant. That means you are to be arrested, taken to jail, and taken before a judge.
He looked like a shooter back here. Huh? Hey, boy, y'all better watch him.
You have a warrant. That means
he look like a shooter. He look like, bitch, I'm ready. Player got tattoos on his neck. Hey, them boys, they might be about that life now.
You are to be arrested, taken to jail, and taken before a judge.
Yep.
The police should not be the arresting agency, the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
That's right. You're right.
Randle's family wants the officers involved fired and the dash cam and body cam footage released immediately. HPD says that those officers that were involved in this have been placed on administrative leave as standard procedure in this ongoing investigation. Reporting live in East Houston, Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.
Listen, you say he 29 and you telling me he don't look at the news? I don't even think that he been watching the Willie Williams show. I don't think so. They say that they waiting for the body cam, but according to the police department, they got 30 days to release. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? What y'all think? Say a former gang member changed his life? Yeah. Well, had three warrants. Now, just because you have warrants, it don't mean that you're supposed to be or should be shot. Can we all agree? Just because of what your warrants is, don't mean you should be shot. We just had I-Dog out here, Casey White, escape, bitch, and they ain't shoot him. You know what I'm saying? Like. But it's not a black or white thing. It's the move that you make. He got in the car with somebody. Oh, wait. Let me hold on. Wait a minute. Because I ain't done. I ain't never done. I still got some more out here. What we got going on? Bam. I got too many of these right here. Listen. And then we always say, but they didn't deserve to die. All right, man. I can't. It's too much.
A family is demanding answers tonight after a chase ended with a Houston police officer killing their loved one earlier this week. Police were trying to arrest 29-year-old Jalen Randle on Wednesday. He was wanted on several warrants, but his family says the police didn't have to kill him. Zach Taratari joining us after...
That's one of our best lines right there. But you didn't have to kill him. You could have wounded him. You could have tased him. Yeah.
Talking to the victim's family. Zach?
HPD's tactical team shot and killed Jalen Randle Wednesday afternoon during that attempted arrest. But today, family and friends say they believe he was shot without just cause. Overcome with emotion,
I just want y'all to tell me what happened to my child.
the family of 29-year-old Jalen Randle and community activist Quanell X claiming the officer-involved shooting that led to Randle's death wasn't justified.
There was nothing that took place out here that day that justified lethal force.
Yes, it did. Something happened that day that did justify, well, that did cause lethal force. Something did happen. In the cop's mind, something happened that justified him doing the shooting. Remember, it's petty to you. It's typically not petty to the one who just done stabbed or killed you. Shot you, stabbed, killed you. Yeah.
It was Wednesday afternoon when officers say they saw Randle, who was wanted on 3 felony warrants, get into the passenger seat of a car with someone else behind the wheel. According to police, they tried to perform a traffic stop, but the driver refused to stop.
His partner, who he was in the car with, decided we finna play with the police. Decided we finna run off on the plug, cause we ain't trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if y'all had a baby, y'all could have dropped the baby and just flee. You know what I'm saying? Like our other player, I hear that they said they dropped the baby so he could try to get away from law enforcement. But listen, y'all ain't gonna hold the partner accountable at all. No. Or how we, or do we know if Jalen told the partner, drive? We don't know, right?
It led to a short chase ending on Josie Street near Ledwick. That's when police say Randle got out of the passenger side holding a bag. One officer then shot Randle, who died at the hospital.
Here's the thing about it. You don't know what the officer thought that there was. You don't know what that officer thought was in his hand. I'm still not saying that you should have shot him. All I'm saying, you don't know what the officer believed to be in his hand. A bag is a big thing. Hell, Y'all got semi-automatics out this motherfucker. What is we talking about? But okay, no, he does not deserve to get hit. The body cam, they got 30 days to release. They got 30 days.
After the shooting, police say they found a gun in the bag Randle was holding.
And they found the gun. But they didn't know that there was a gun in there. So we saying, at that moment, did they have probable cause to shoot him? And they shot him in the back of the neck. But go ahead.
The gun they found stayed in the bag.
They're right.
Deserted your gun down.
Randle's family saying he didn't get the justice he deserved.
My brother won't see due process, and that's something I am pissed off about.
They're demanding to see the police body cam footage.
They got 30 days to release it.
Yep.
We want on that 31st day to see that footage.
And who will be back with an update for y'all out here in the goddamn street? The Willie Williams show. Yeah,
Randle's father left trying to hold it all together.
No matter what we say or what we do, he'll never be brought back, so.
That's right. No matter what we say or what we do, he ain't coming back, though. We can Monday morning quarterback it all we want to. We can even get justice out here in these streets. He ain't coming back, though.
I'm just trying to control my emotions right now.
Yeah. He had a semi-automatic in a bag. His partner wanted to play GTA and got DOA. I just really want y'all to really understand what's being said. Here we go.
Driver was taken into custody, and that officer who shot Randle was placed on administrative leave as part of the investigation, which is customary. HPD says the body cam footage will be reviewed and released to the public 30 days from the day of that shooting. Zach Tawatari.
Let me think about it. Let me think about this. He had a gun in the bag. His partner put him on the chase. I can't wait for the body cam. Oh, I can't wait for the body cam. Now, even the police say that there was a gun inside the bag, so they did not know he had a gun. All right. And they showing that he got shot in the back of the head. I think I got that video too. Did he jump out the car and start running? Or did they... Yeah. Did he jump out the car and start trying to run? If that's what he did, he had to turn around from the officer. Now, if he got out the car and wasn't trying to run, but the officer behind him shot him, that's but we don't know what the officer thought that he saw. Hell yeah, the family finna get paid. We become the life insurance. Shout out to Black Lives Matter for getting started off the backs of heterosexual players out here in these streets.
A family is demanding answers tonight after a chase ended with a Houston police officer killing their loved one earlier this week. Police were trying to arrest 29-year-old Jalen Randle on Wednesday. He was wanted on several warrants, but his family says the police didn't have to kill him. Zach Tawatari joining us after talking to the victim's family. Zach?
We always say what law enforcement didn't have to do when we faking moves out here in these streets. Do y'all understand? Listen. I'm going to say he got himself killed. Say Ben will get paid first. Hell, I think Ben be doing his stuff pro bono. See, Ben, he don't win criminal cases. That like ain't, well, I can't say that he don't win because I don't watch everything that he do. The criminal cases is not the ones that he be there to represent. He's representing the civil cases, if I'm not mistaken. The case that gets you some paper. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's gotten everybody some paper out here in these streets. If I'm not mistaken, say Ben Crump is out for TV fame. Being on everything out here. Get your paper, playboy. But I am here to tell you that he got himself killed. I know. People gonna argue that shit. Willie, what do you mean he got himself killed. The police killed him. Your actions determine what happens next. Your actions determine, 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, something like that right there, determines the outcome of your day. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to get people to really understand we got to be careful of our actions. All you got to do is watch other people and watch their actions and watch what happened, and then you should say, damn, I don't want to make that move that person did because that one got that person shot, stabbed, or put in jail. So we don't want to make that move. If we're going to make a move, we need to make another move, just not that one right there. So obviously he has not been watching social media. He have not been watching the social justice warriors for all these years. He have not been watching Black Lives Matter. He have not been watching a whole bunch of things when it comes down to situations dealing with law enforcement and you not complying. So yeah, he got himself killed.
HPD's tactical team shot.
Hell yeah. He was probably ready to go. He was probably reaching inside the damn bag. He was probably fitting to pull it out. We won't know. We speculating. Big word. I hear he ain't got no screen. We speculating on what possibly could have transpired. My thing is, we know what he did got him shot.
Shot and killed Jalen Randle Wednesday afternoon during that attempted arrest. But today, family and friends say they believe he was shot without just cause. Overcome with emotion.
Oh, mama cute out here in these streets. Look at old mama. I like her natural popping out here in these streets.
I just want y'all to tell me what happened to my child.
The family of 29-year-old Jalen Randle and community activist Quanell X claiming the officer-involved shooting that led to Randle's death wasn't justified.
There was nothing that took place out here that day that justified lethal force.
And I just need for y'all to hear that. Hear that one more again.
Shooting that led to Randle's death
and I'm gonna move on to the
wasn't
next.
Justified.
There was nothing that took place out here that day that justified lethal force.
You see how we be talking in a chain of events when what happened that day led to lethal force? God, I am so educated. Listen. He say nothing happened that day that justified lethal force. Okay, cute. But what happened that day resulted in lethal force being used. Whether justified or not, the actions created a situation for him to get shot. They was on the run. While officers trying to serve a warrant, they is on a damn run. With a gun in the bag. Why do you think they're running? If he got 3 felonies, warrants, and he already has an Instagram photo, and he wasn't arrested this time, so that was a previous photo, I don't think we think it through a lot of times when we speaking. Whether the officer is right or wrong, he died due to his actions. That's something that need to be said to the community, right? To all you players that's faking moves and all that fly shit. And I will understand that a player don't want to get caught with weapons when possibly they're not supposed to have weapons and they got 3 felony warrants. I understand you don't want to get caught with that right there because that's another charge. I get it. But he don't ever have to worry about another charge. Would it have been best for him to take the gun charge while being arrested for the felonies? Would it have been best for him to do that? Or maybe he was like, I ain't going back. Or I ain't going in. They gonna have to kill me. We don't know until we see the body cam, kind of, sort of.
It was Wednesday afternoon when officers say they saw Randle, who was wanted on 3 felony warrants, get into the passenger seat of a car with someone else behind the wheel. According to police, they tried to perform a traffic stop, but the driver refused to stop.
That's who the family needs to be going after first. That person helped your son get shot because that person was the driver. Now, we don't know whether he told the driver, go. We don't know whether the driver wanted to just go. We don't know if it might have been work inside the car. See, it's a whole bunch of things that we know could be a possibility, and people still say, but he didn't deserve to get shot. I'm trying to tell you, he got himself shot. Whether he deserved it or not is besides the point. But I guess when it comes down to the criminal part of it, the criminal investigation and all that right there, who will be held liable criminally, the officer possibly can. The officer possibly should. I'm just speaking on what got him shot.
It led to a short chase ending on Josie Street near Ledwick. That's when police say Randle got out of the passenger side holding a bag. One officer...
Damn, I can't wait to see a goddamn video. Oh, I can't wait to see a goddamn video. We got out the car holding the bag. And in my mind, we don't comply like that. In my mind, we don't comply like that. I'm still not saying he should have been shot. Just in my mind, if he had a semi-automatic inside the bag, did, and they took the folk on the run, and he got a 3 felony warrant, I don't think he was going. I don't think he complied. And no, non-compliance should not get you shot either. But we often know your ass gets shot for non-compliance. Say, Willie, you missed your calling. Investigation is your game. I appreciate that right there. I just be trying to think it through, and I try to push out all the shit that we've been taught, especially as darker hue skinned folk, colored folk. We've been taught to look at things a certain way. We've been taught to think about things a certain way. And where has that gotten us? We better start thinking in the ways that we weren't taught to think. We better learn how to think in those ways. Let's go ahead on to the last video. Let's see. Oh, cutie. Oh, mama.
He was born December the 2nd, 1992. I had Jalen at 7.5 months. He was 2 pounds, 19 ounces. And we both stayed in the hospital for a while. He was my everything. When the police officers shot my child, he took my heart. He took the breath that I breathed. I would never think I see everything that's going on in the world. And I never thought that it would be me.
Real tears.
My last supper was 4 days ago before all of this happened. And I talked to Jalen 1 hour before all of this happened. And he said, I love you, Mama. And I told him I love him back.
My Lord.
So please help me get justice for Jalen because it was unjustified. There's nothing that y'all can say to me.
Come on, Mom.
It's nothing that you can do because you can't bring them back.
Right.
And you cannot go back and do it all over again. It has been done. And I want justice for my child.
Justice for Jalen.
Right, justice for Jalen.
Justice for Jalen. Justice for Jalen. Justice for Jalen. Justice for Jalen. Justice for Jalen. Justice for Jalen.
So that's probably her husband right there, but the daddy is in the back. You know what I'm saying? 29-year-old had a mama and a father. So what's up? Had a mother and a father. I guess I got to talk to us parents. I'm pretty sure that they raised them to not go down the wrong path. Like the majority of us do, we're not trying to have our children to go down the wrong path. Like we don't do that shit intentionally. We're not teaching. We want our children to do good. We want our children to kind of be better than us, as we say out here in these streets. One thing I'm here to continuously tell y'all, that no matter how good you teach your children will decide to go their own way. I know you can do a good job. He said with 2 daddies and he still died. I don't understand. I'm trying to tell you. But I'm finna explain it to you. Shout out to Defense him for the $2 super chat. Say, I know she miss her son. Say they about to get paid though. Hey, oh, yeah. Listen, your child just came an asset. But let me explain something to you. We don't think it's gonna be our child, and we don't raise the children up even thinking that they will go down the bad route, and that's our problem. We need to think, hell, no matter what I teach them, they might go this way, they might go that way. That need to be our thought from the beginning, no matter what you instill inside your child, because like I done told y'all, once meats get hard, once monkeys get wet, our parenting is damn near over. They're not listening like that anymore. We follow behind our peers, our friends, our peers, our schoolmates. We try to be cool. We try to be a part of the in crowd. Yeah. We try to have these relationships with the opposite sex and some with the same sex. But when we start dibbling and dabbling in especially sexual relationships, there's a big possibility that we will go astray of our teachings. A lot of times people say, you bring them up in the church, they may leave, but they'll come back. Well, hell, you teach your children what to do. They may leave and do what they want to do, and they may come back. You never know. Say, did mom just learn of his felonies, though? That's a great question. Explain something to you. Just by the look of them, I think that they're positive parents. I think so. I don't know their past. But just by how they're carrying themselves and the way that their skin looks. Their skin looks, I'm talking about the mother and the father, though. The way their skin looks like life may not been as hard and traumatic for them. Just by how they look, it looked like they done made some good choices out here in these streets. Say, I figured it out. Insurance is money spent in the past with interest. Oh, that's deep. Say that #1 Colombian coffee bean. Hey, shout out. Listen, though. I know we be wanting justice. And I know we always say what the police shouldn't have done. But I'm here to tell you, unless we can see on video, a lot of times, unless we can see, which we have saw on video, where a player did do nothing. Well, he did something that made the police shoot. But we saw the way it was unjustified. We even saw where a player complied and he got shot. We saw that. Yes, we did. But Your son is riding with his partner, or jumped in the car with his partner, friends or family, or whatever it was. We don't know whether it was his bag with the semi-automatic in it. All we know is what they say, he got out the car with the bag. He has 3 felonies. He has 3 felonies. Y'all son had went down the wrong path. He did what was called fell short of glory. As we say out here. This is like one of our biggest problems too. We don't want to point out where our child was probably a menace out here in these streets. I'm not saying that he was, but I'm saying if he was, the parents would not say that. It's a real rare thing that the mama or the daddy is happy that the police got him.
A Houston police officer, that officer-involved shooting was on Wednesday, and we now know the man's name, Jalen Randle. KPRC2's Devin Clark is live with that story, and Devin, Randle's family.
Shout out to Esther for the $5 cash app. Say, would she have the same energy if he wasn't killed by a cop? I don't think so. I don't think the majority of darker hue parents have the same energy if it's not a cop.
He is calling for transparency.
They are, Keith. Hearts are heavy tonight, and you can see the emotion laid out here on the ground at this memorial for Jalen Randle. His family says he should not have been shot. HPD says an officer had to shoot him.
He should not have been shot. What can we say? They should have not ran off on the plug. He should have not had a semi-automatic inside of a bag, which they did not know, so we can't even use that as, hey, he jumped out with the gun. We can't say that because even the officers say he stepped out with a bag, not a gun. So we just got to remember these little items and shit that they're talking about. But you jumped out, a bag with a gun. Where was you going with the bag with the gun in it? So it seemed to me, typically, when we jump out of cars, after we get stopped on a high-speed chase, we run. Do we not run? Say you got caught 3 times with marijuana over an ounce.
He had a big heart.
Damn.
All he cared about was his daughter and just...
Listen. We do a lot of that right there. And I do understand the family want to put their kinfolk in good light. I get it. But sometimes, y'all, we play too much. We really
living life.
Emotions are running high over the death of 29-year-old Jalen Randle.
You run around here killing our people.
We play too much. One thing, we have too many babies speaking as if they hard than a muff guy in these streets. Is speaking as if they'll slide up on a cop and pop a cop for shooting one of us. They ain't gonna do shit. I know. I've been wanting to say that right there for years. They ain't gonna do shit. Hell, the killers don't do shit. They ain't gonna do shit. It sound hard. It sound good. We just be talking.
You run around here killing our people.
You run around here killing our people. So what are you gonna do about them killing our people? Watch this. Do we get an answer?
Accountability breeds responsibility.
Oh, so you can just keep killing our people as long as you held accountable and you irresponsible, we good. We be talking. I've often said in a whole bunch of my videos and shows and stuff like that, when things transpire, like if it's like my kinfolks, close family, shit like that right there, I like an eye for an eye type thing. I don't care about you being prosecuted and all that dumb shit. I like eye for an eye. That's where I'm at with. I don't need no long-ass trial. I don't need to get in 20, 30 years. God damn it, if they decide to give you 10 years, I might get on the stand in your defense. I think he made a mistake. I don't think he should get that much time. I will befriend you, become your friend, make monthly visits. At your parole hearing, I'm the first one to speak. This person is a model citizen. He believes in the Lord. I think he should be free. Yep, eye for an eye, life for a life. I ain't comfortable until that happens. No, not comfortable. I ain't satisfied unless that happens. Say, keep your money, bring the person back you killed. I consider that fair. Yes.
Randle was shot and killed by an officer in East Houston Wednesday while trying to arrest him on 3 felony warrants: aggravated assault, felony evading, and felon in possession of a firearm.
How do you get a felon? Oh, wait a minute. I almost missed the 3 felonies. Wait.
While trying to arrest him on 3 felony warrants: aggravated assault, felony evading, and felon in possession of a firearm.
Felon. Got to be more careful. Felon in possession of a firearm. That was one of the warrants. Yeah. I'm a law-abiding citizen, just like the movie. Yup. I feel that right there.
Him on 3 felony warrants: aggravated assault, felony evading.
Felony evading. That means ducking and dodging the shit. And that's a felon. That's a felony. Ducking and dodging. Trying to not get tackled is a felony. 3rd strike? Yeah. Watch this.
And felon in possession of a firearm.
Felon in possession of a firearm. That's before this situation. Those were the warrants. So he was a felon and got caught with a firearm. Felon. You will go to God first. Y'all see where I'm going with this here? He's already been going down the wrong road. And I really truly don't believe that his mother and father taught him to go down the wrong road. Or maybe they ain't care about the road. We got to look at things at both sides or multiple sides. He was already a felon. Has he caused problems out here with a firearm before? We don't know. I don't know. And like I said earlier, was he a menace to society? I don't know. But believe you me, they will be presenting his record.
Officials say Randle jumped out of the passenger side of a vehicle that had fled from police, and an officer was forced to shoot.
When the suspect exited the vehicle, he had a bag in his hand, and one officer discharged his weapon as he was approaching. That suspect was struck.
Houston police say a semi-automatic pistol.
Remember, that's a previous Instagram photo. So he has been down there. He has been booked. He has had his photo taken. Because he was a felon.
Was found in the bag that Randle was carrying, but Randle's family and advocates say the
shout out that lady whose sister right there. Is she a part of the family? We don't need much know, but here we go.
Shooting was unjustified because HPD had no idea a gun was in the bag before the shooting.
I'm gonna leave it right there. Hold on.
You have a warrant.
Hold on.
That means you're to be arrested, taken to jail, and taken before a judge.
Yeah, but if they won't allow you to arrest them.
Before the shooting.
When you have a warrant, that means you're to be arrested.
I agree with you. That means that you should be arrested. As we know out here in real life, a lot of people ain't going, Playboy. Or have you forgot what goes on out here in these streets, Cornell? There's a whole bunch of them ain't going. Hashtag rest in peace, Vicky out here in these streets. Sometimes we ain't going. We make it hard on law enforcement to do their job, don't it? But I can almost assure you this. I can almost promise you this right here. Let's say if he did not get in the car and they rolled up to do a arrest and he would have allowed them to arrest him, I can almost guarantee he would be alive. I can almost guarantee without 100%, but I can almost guarantee this story would have been a lot different. You all would not be on camera talking about we need to hold the police accountable. Do y'all know if he would have complied from the time they tried to arrest him, from the time they slid up, I can almost guarantee we wouldn't even be doing this show. We speak about we want to hold the police accountable. It's understood. I understand. When are we going to hold everybody accountable? Yeah, comply or die. You can't win for losing. When are we going to hold everyone accountable for their actions? Can we do that? Because until we do that, and until we get the word out to everybody that you will be held accountable for what you do. When we can start doing that, I kind of think that people will make different decisions. Aggravated assault, known to do bodily harm with a weapon. He was armed and dangerous. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I have been trying to look up the record and every goddamn thing. And even with a record, I'm not saying he should have been shot. Shout out to Lonisha for being a member for 2 months. I appreciate that right there. Say, Willie, wait. Say, Willie, you correct. Say, hey, y'all, hit that like button. Say it's free all day, every day. So your show, damn it, it dropped back down. Show your show some support. The more videos can be done. Happy STD Friday Eve. I appreciate that right there. Look here, man. Even with his background, it does not mean you should die. That's not what it should mean. But due to your background, it can get you killed. We already fear for our lives if your ass got felony gun charges and shit. You a felon with a gun? Come on, can we be honest? Aggravated assault? Can we be honest? Willie, is there a different cry when the community take you out versus when the police take you out? Yup, it's all different. Yeah, hell yeah. We don't care when the community take us out. We only care when it's law enforcement. Why? Because we see a check. We see a check, and now we know that you get more attention out here in the street. Your child or your loved one get more attention out here in the street if a cop kills your loved one. See, Willie would haven't been shot had he left the bag in the car. That's a good point too. Y'all, I truly cannot wait till they release this body cam footage. Damn it, the day that they do it, well, it depends on the hour of the day that they do it. But if they do that shit in the morning, that's going to be the midday news. If they do it like in the night, hell, we could pop it off at night too. We're going to try our best to do it that day and pop off. I promise you, man. So in closing, we got to do it in closing. We got to go on and get another body. We run out of time. In closing, let's see if they're going to get justice for the family. Should the family get justice? Of course. Everybody's family should get justice. All right. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. everybody family shouldn't get justice. Not everybody. Not all. Say, Willie Williams, special report. I'm trying to tell you something. Then we're putting in that work out here. You know what I'm saying? But listen, either tell your loved ones that this is, and we all got phones and shit. We all got social media. We see what goes on. We see the move that other people making. It get them shot, but we just think, not us. Say justice or payoff. I truly think that they would rather the payoff and have in the little documents, and you can't speak out about the payoffs. Like a whole bunch of them take the payoff and they can't speak out about the payoff, but they wanted justice. That's what's up. But listen, talk to your kinfolk. Talk to the people that you know, and let them know when it come down to law enforcement, stop playing. Let them know when it come down to regular civilians out in the community, watch your mouth. Willie say hush. Watch your mouth. Willie say hush. Talk to your people about being in domestic love relationships. Watch your mouth. Willie say hush. I know. People ain't telling y'all that right there. If you want to live on earth, you might want to change the way that you living. You just might. If you like the way that you live and keep doing what you're doing, just make sure, try your best to do it while it's being recorded. Try your best to mess up and slip running your mouth while it's being recorded. We need to see it. We really, really do. So shout out to the family. Y'all stay at it. See if we can get some justice out here in the goddamn street. But you got to talk to the ones behind him. Everybody in that community, if they have not been watching the previous incidents when folk out here getting shot in the street, maybe somebody out there who's on the microphone talking fly. Y'all out here killing us. Instead of y'all saying that fly shit right there, y'all need to put on a big screen and show all the incidents and point out where the person who got killed failed, not the killer, because that's the best way to save lives. If you tell the people, if you show the people the problems that the one who died did, the decisions that they made is what got them killed. You start telling people that and pointing that shit out, then maybe people be like, you know what? That did start or cause the chain of events. And that's our biggest problem, is starting the chains of events. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for looking, sharing, liking, getting the thumbs up, the $3.91. That's what's up. Thank y'all for the PayPal, the Cash App, the Super Chat. And if you cannot watch the Midday News Show, please remember, go around to we got on podcast, Anchor, and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me. Follow my IG and Twitter at the WW Show. See y'all at 8 o'clock for the nightly news out here in these streets. Y'all, I'm gone. Have a good one. Watch your churn.